find a way to live these dreams you hold inside.
Hello, my name's Ted Visner, and the date today is February 4th, 2017. This is my official testimony under oath and under penalty of perjury. Michigan cops, law enforcement, stole my family's home. On March 3rd, 2010, a Kent County Sheriff deputy by the name of Patrick McCullough, under the supervision and leadership of elected Sheriff Larry Stelma, created a counterfeit sheriff deed that was then used by a lawyer named Edward Winkler to steal my family's home and its equity at 1647 Franklin Street Southeast in East Grand Rapids, Michigan on April 15, 2010. The creation of the counterfeit deed, pictured here, is a 14-year felony as per Michigan law MCL 750.248B, pictured here. Additionally, the creation of the counterfeit deed instrument is a 15-year felony perjury as per Michigan law MCL 750.423, as its contents were attested to under oath and under penalty of perjury, and other than the notarized signature of Sheriff Deputy Patrick McCullough, the document is entirely blank. Because the counterfeit deed instrument was a creation of the Kent County Sheriff Department, or law enforcement, the lawyer, Edward Winkler, pictured here, knew that he could use it in any way that he pleased without fear of arrest or prosecution, because Winkler knew that the fraudulent instrument was a creation of the Kent County Sheriff's Department, and that to arrest and charge him, they would also have to arrest and charge themselves. The U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI, and the Federal District Court have been properly and lawfully notified, and although the evidence of these criminal claims is on file as public information, they will not return my calls and will not investigate the criminal acts of the police as a matter of preserving the public trust and thus our nation's national security. In an effort to further serve our nation's national security, the trust and faith of the public in our government, a different sheriff department in a different county raided and looted another of my family's homes at 829 East Walton Road in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, 5 months later in an attempt to recover the counterfeit deed instrument created by the Kent County Sheriff's Department. This second home was raided and looted by the Isabella County Sheriff Department under the direction and leadership of elected Sheriff Leo Medashevsky. Without cause and without warrant, and approximately 95% of the contents of our home was stolen directly by law enforcement in an effort to recover the counterfeit deed. This U.S. Navy veteran was there and witnessed it all. To add injury to insult and injury to injury, and in further effort to protect and preserve this nation's national security, a third home located at 7287 West Fremont Road in Blanchard, Michigan, was stolen from my family on September 17, 2015, Constitution Day, by the same Isabella County Sheriff Department under the same leadership of elected Sheriff Medashevsky, where all of its contents were either stolen or destroyed. The covering and concealing of these crimes is being done by the criminals themselves while they pretend that this somehow works to serve our national security. It is interesting to note that our government was created, established, and ordained for the primary purpose of protecting our real and personal property, and this case clearly demonstrates that our government is no longer serving in any capacity for which it was created. This is not a mortgage fraud case. This is not a foreclosure case. And this is not an eminent domain case. This is a land theft case where the directly accused are law enforcement officers and/or court officers. This case, along with its points, facts, and evidence, has been presented to the Michigan Attorney General Bill Schuette and the Michigan Governor Rick Snyder in sworn affidavit format from me as a direct eyewitness to these criminal events. This case, its points, facts, and evidence have also been presented to the past and current presidential administration's Department of Justice, FBI, and Homeland Security in sworn affidavit format from me as a direct eyewitness to these criminal events. This case, its points, facts, and evidence has also been presented to most mainstream media outlets, and none will report, print, or publish these issues. As all three of our homes listed here in this report were stolen, additional and further crimes have been mounting. Each of these stolen homes have been sold and purchased which constitutes a transfer of stolen property, because, as to buy and sell stolen property itself is another and further crime. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass it would be and how much it would piss you off if I were to list your home for sale on the internet? Wouldn't I hear from you or your lawyer nearly immediately if I didn't have any lawful authority to list your property for sale? Other than hearing from the multitude of real estate agents who wanted to list the property, I heard from no one. Again, this video report, a sworn affidavit, is intended to reach the very audience it has been kept from for nearly 6 years, you the people, and the court of public opinion. The question to ask yourself is, are these the acts of a state and nation that deserves our faith and trust? Thank you for taking the time to listen to this report. Please share, and please share often. And please also subscribe to my channel for future updates.